In today's video we're going to put the final touches to the Audi, and make sure you stick around till the end because I'll be giving you a price breakdown of all the money I've spent on this car. Okay, so to finish this car we need to swap that wheel out because, like we showed on the last video, there was some damage to the actual rim, so I've got a replacement wheel. It's been it literally looks brand new, so we're going to fit that. And you never know how long these cars sit for at auction, so we're going to give it a service. It's going to get oil filter, air filter, fuel filter, new plugs. I've got the oil in the garage, but it's a big drum, so I ain't brought it out. And when the car arrived, the battery was flat because of the amount of time it's been sat. So that's the new battery for the car. The one that we've been using on it is just a spare that we had in the garage. So once we've done all them last little jobs, we'll give it a last wash on the outside, and then we'll give it a good clean on the inside. So it is a bit mucky in there. And then this car is it's finished. So then yeah, at the end I'll do the price breakdown for you, list all the parts that I bought for this car, all the prices, and decide on a price to put this car up for sale. So let's get that wheel changed first. Okay, that's the new wheel fit. Looks so good compared to the other ones, but they just need a good clean and they'll come up just as nice as that. So we'll crack on now and we'll get the engine serviced, get the oil change done, all the filters done. Okay, that's the engine service done. I need to swap this battery out. That's the spare, I've got the new one. So let's do that. The new battery in, everything all tied up properly, finished off. There we are, battery in, finished. So I've done all the engine service as well. Give it a run, checked oil level again, topped it up again. So that's it, this car, barring a clean. Now we're going to wash it and give it a clean inside as well, and then it's finished. Get some number plates on it, which should be here any minute now really. And we are done. Now we'll go for a test drive, I think. Okay, so there we are. The car is now complete. Looking lovely and shiny. New number plate on. Gorgeous paintwork now. It's been buffed. New wheel. I said all this side was the damaged side. The LED lights on this car are stunning. On the inside, no lights on the dash. So there we are, all complete. And so we're going to head home now, and I will run through all the price with you, pricings, and tell you exactly how much I spent on this car and how much I'm planning to put it up for sale for. MOT's tomorrow as well, so after tomorrow, as long as it's passed, it'll be going up for sale. Right, now this is my breakdown of the prices of buying the car, all the parts and the total. So at the top we've got the Copart auction price, which is basically the hammer price. The next price down is the fee to Copart, the buyer fee. You've then got the virtual bid fee, which is for bidding for the vehicle online through the online auction site. A load fee for Copart to put the vehicle on your trailer, and then you've got the VAT charges. So the total price to buy the car from Copart was £10,075.60. Now, so the list of parts. You've got the dashboard airbag, steering wheel airbags, and 4 seat belts was one complete kit that I got from eBay, and that was £900. And then I got the complete front bumper, bonnet, near side wing, near side sill trim, all in the correct paint code, again from eBay, for £1,325. I had to buy a new battery, that was £100. I bought a refurbished alloy wheel, £238. Replacement subframe and lower arm, £350. There's miscellaneous plastic brackets, clips, trims, bits and pieces, probably about 200. I've gone over a little bit on that just to make sure I've covered it. The new washer bottle was £65. The parts to service the vehicle were £100. I machine polished it, and the materials for that were £50. The airbag disruptor fuse, which is the fuse on the side of the battery to cut power to the engine bay, basically the reason why the car didn't run, was £30. I got it freshly MOT'd, and that was £40, and then I had all four wheels aligned again because it's had a replacement subframe and a replacement bottom arm. You've got to get the wheels realigned because you'll never get them back in the same place. So the total cost to me right now is £13,553.60. Okay, so there we go. The car's finished. That's the price breakdown. So completed, back on the road. The car's cost me £13,553.60. So if I was to keep that car now, I'd be over the moon with that, because look on eBay, look on Auto Trader, for the equivalent car, same reg, 66 plate, the 2 litre turbo, S-Line, TFSI, the cheapest one on there is 17,500 right now, with similar mileage. So for a saving of £4,000, to do it yourself and to keep the car, it's definitely worth doing. Now obviously sadly I can't keep this car, and I'd love to, because to drive it, it's actually a really nice car. It's got plenty of go. It looks and drives as if it's never been crashed. You would never know. Anyone that comes to look at this car, obviously I'm going to be totally honest and tell them it's a Cat S. They're going to see all the videos on YouTube, so they'll know the full story. But if you didn't know this car had been in the crash, you would never know. It's probably in better condition now than it was before the crash, because it's had the machine polish done, so the paint's back to probably as good as new. So that's it now. The car's going to go up for sale. I'm thinking about putting it up for about probably 15,500. So it's still a good £2,000 cheaper than the equivalent non-Cat S car. But there's some money in there as profit, because I need to make some money, and it still gives me margin then to come down if I need to, if I'm struggling to sell it. So it's going to go on Auto Trade and eBay, and hopefully it goes. It should do. Anyone that comes and looks, I think, will buy it. So going forwards, I'm going to be looking out for another vehicle now. I want to probably focus on something a bit cheaper and try and get maybe two, because with this car I've struggled to create enough content to keep the channel going with regular updates. Doing one video a week, I'd prefer to do two, maybe some weeks even 3 videos. So I'm going to try and get 2 projects going at the same time, so that when one's finished, the other one still can continue to create content whilst it sells, and I can replace one and always have 2. So I'll have a look out now. As soon as something comes up and I see something that I fancy, it'll be straight onto YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and press your notifications so that you're notified as soon as the video comes up. And yeah, I've learnt a lot doing this. It's my first one. In hindsight, it's definitely cost a little bit more than I expected it to cost, because there's always hidden bits. There's always bits that you don't see by looking at the pictures on Copart, even going to visit the car. Until you pull that car apart, there's always going to be bits of plastic trims and clips and brackets that you don't expect. So always have a bit of a contingency plan. Always expect it to be a bit more costly than it is when you're doing your costing to whether it's worth buying these cars or not. But as I've shown, you can make money doing it. If you keep them, even better. You can get yourself a good cheap car. This car's not been hard to do. Most people would be able to fix this car. It was bolt-on parts, there was nothing structural, no jigging that needed to be done. Pretty much just bolt-on bits. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the series of videos. I've enjoyed making them, and I will definitely be back very soon with a new project and a load more videos. So thanks again. Like I said, please do subscribe and press your notifications button, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.